silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns laid to rest. Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home. Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders for our nations. What are you doing? Is that when we bury our friends? We were all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Rifle, it's hard to find. Something I can look at and go Excellent. Love it. Okay.
One more, moon and seven stars. Moon and seven. Merry Christmas. And thank you for the gift. Tell her I got it today.
My real name.
Wow, look at you.
As long as I keep it on. Why do you do this one?
Yeah, popping up.
Hey, we are not marching in the snow. That changes everything.
Big, we're ugly, we're knocked down on.
Maybe it puts that background. Sorry,
We're going to want them out. Continental behind it. Facing the road along the other side of this pine tree. There. That's just a jump call.
Shoulder, Mila.
Who went to my NCO school? Sergeant Kevin, front and center.
What happened? Colors posted in the center, please.
Coming, I don't have to have If the man or woman in front of you is shorter than you, replace them.
Keep moving to the front.
Your guys move, and just keep replacing them.
Tallest man to the front.
You replace them. Keep replacing them. Keep replacing them. You know what? Keep replacing them. If the man and a person in front of you is shorter than you, you must replace them. Keep pushing the shorter people to the rear. Keep going. Let's go. You don't got all day, sweet peas. Front.
Everyone turn to the front.
Left face. Shout it. Even. 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 On. One step forward. Front rank. Right face. No. Front rank. To the front. Face. Left and right. Face. You got it, yeah. All right. Left and right. Face. Guys, cut out. Second right. Everybody in the front rank. Forward. March. Second rank to the front. March. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. There you go. Front! Turn to the man who hollers front. You turn to that. No. First and fourth section. Left inward. Face. Second and third section. First and fourth section. Forward. March.
Marching behind.
Oh. Front.
Now we're looking at
Platoon. Left. Face. Forward. March. Platoon. Halt. Front. All right, red. Your fire. Company. One. Front. Battalion! Action! Present! March! Battalion! Shoulder! Fire! Rear right, take this, son!
Up. Officers, duck state. Platoon. Open hands. Everyone get a half top. Half top. Fire line. Shoulder. Fire line. Draw. Rammer. Return, Randall. Left shoulder, right around. Shoulder, fire line. Point, fire line. Shoulder, fire line. Shut. Shut, hand.
Gentlemen, one quick addendum to where the eyewear. You ever watch the shows that everybody correct? Oh, it's a Christmas present. We all work for it. We're not trying to be Tony and any of you. We all have our own.
Battalion! Rest your fire! Shoulder your fire! Platoon officers, take charge of your platoons and conduct drill. Platoon, rest your fire. Order your fire. Platoon, rest your firelocks. Shoulder your firelock. Platoon, by the right wheel, march. Platoon, forward! Dress your line, keep a straight line. Platoon, forward! March! Right of light, march! Run! Right about, wheel! All the way around, bring it around. Platoon, right, wheel! 93 turns, that way. Platoon, halt. Wheel, 90-degree turn. Right about wheel. That's 180 degrees. Give a command for a right wheel and a left wheel. Platoon, forward, on! Right wheel! Let's go. Right wheel! If I'm next to you, I'm looking up. Mine's next to you. You know what? It's just like olive trees. Barcelona up into France. That's what it's like. Leave it. Leave it. Yeah, bro. Hey! Hey!
They're bombing New Jersey right now. Dude, I'm dead serious. Are you?
Ready? Very good. Fire! Well, the kids! You're going to do that when you pull that swab out, you're going to hear that barrel go bump. Vacuum in the barrel. Make sure that all the embers are out. We're going to do it again. All right, first the piece. You wouldn't do it twice. Well, the piece. Handle cartridge! Gas cartridge! These are the sergeant's best between 4 and 5 ounces of black powder. Alright, we require it for real, and it probably have close to 8 to 9 ounces. Gas cartridge! Ready? Prepare to go! Fire! Huzzah! Woo! Saving her. You're a daughter and a daughter. I'm not aware of it. I don't care. There you go. My wife
You call me George. Call me General.
Take yours. Sure.
By the right wheel, march!
Sitting here walking in the Hessian. That sounds good.
Try to get closer.
The Hessian garrison in Trenton had 1,400 soldiers.
I'm gonna go right to the center.
Who welcomed Washington's plan. He ordered all those to be gathered as I mentioned. When they were secured as far up as the Ohio River, those who did were anticipating science but not multiple. It's no longer there, but it's been familiar with the area. It was just settled. What was then Floreal's Ferry, and that's today known as New Hope. A plan was set. Washington planned to cross the Delaware on Christmas night. His plan involved 3 simultaneous crossings of the river. The first crossing site was here at Reconnaissance Ferry. Washington ordered for 2,400 men to be assembled here at sundown, which was at 4:40 p.m. Downstream from here, 9 miles to Trenton, where the Hessians thrown. Though tradition has it that the Hessians had been drinking and the Americans caught them sleeping, it's exactly the opposite. In fact, they had pickets on the road. The pickets brought news of the Americans in advance in time for Rahl to muster his regiments The Americans, however, had superior numbers and the element of surprise. The American artillery under Colonel Henry Knox raked the village with cannon fire. Rawle was unable to drive off the Americans, and he withdrew to an orchard on the southeast of town where he fell mortally wounded. The battle lasted an hour, and then the soldiers, if you can imagine this, had to rest, take prisoners, march 9 miles back, and cross again before they could really rest. What were the casualties? The Hessians surrendered. The Americans lost only 2. 2 were killed, and 4 or 5 died of illnesses or exposure, and 5 wounded, while the Hessians lost 22 and 896 captured. About 500 escaped over the Assunpink towards Bordentown. Among the wounded was Americans, Lieutenant James Monroe and Captain William Washington, a cousin of General George Washington. 7 days later, the Americans fought the Second Battle of Trenton against the British troops led by General Cornwallis. That battle ended in a draw as the armies came to rest on opposite banks of the Assunpink Creek. During the night, the Continental Army quietly slipped away from Trenton and out of Cornwallis's reach to Princeton. They were where they engaged the rear guard of the British forces. The Battle of Princeton on January 3rd marked the first time the Americans had driven British troops off a battlefield. 5 years later, the British surrendered at Yorktown in 1781. Washington and Cornwallis met for the first time, acknowledging his defeat. Cornwallis declared that the outcome of the war was decided on the night Washington crossed the Delaware. He stated, "Fame will gather your brightest laurels, rather from the banks of the Delaware than those of the Chesapeake." The units involved in the crossing in the American side were Virginia 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, Delaware's Hazlitt, Pennsylvania's 1st Militia, including the Philadelphia Associators, Cumberland County, Lancaster, York, and Chester County, Connecticut's 6th, 19th, 20th, Bradley's Battalion, and Ward's Regiment, Maryland's Smallwood 1st, and Harrison's Rifle Battalion, Massachusetts 3rd, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 23rd, 26th, 27th, Nixon's Regiment, and Little's Regiment, the New York 1st and 3rd, New Hampshire's 2nd, 5th, and 8th, Rhode Island's Barnum Regiment, Hitchcock's Regiment Militia, New Jersey Militia, Burlington, Salem County, Gloucester, Burlington, and Huntington counties, the Continental Marines, the Philadelphia Troop of Light Horses, and Sheldon's Dragoons. 10 out of the 13 colonies were represented here at that time. So let us imagine the fear, the cold that plagued the troops. Let us appreciate their valor and their belief in the cause of independence that made them leave their homes and families and choose to fight. As we continue to let us remember the sacrifices made for the freedoms we now enjoy. Listen and observe as we relive 1776 and the moment often credited with the turning of the tide of the American Revolution. Thank you.
First, Henry, this crossing is taking much longer than expected. What's the problem? It's your responsibility.
General, the march from Newtown was treacherous. The roads were nigh impassable. The men are tired and sick, bloody. We're trying. We will get to Trenton, but it's just going to take us longer. I don't know what's happening with the other crossings, but we will get there.
As it looks now, we've lost the element of surprise. The sun is up. Hopefully we can avoid the Hessian pickets.
I do know we have had some militia that has been harassing them, so they may not know that we are a full force coming at them. But
Huntington County militia?
Yes, you're correct, General. We will get at them.
I've heard they've been quite handy with their muskets.
Yes, they've been harassing them for days.
Battalion, present.
Oh! Shoulder. Firearms.
General, the troops are prepared?
They're ready, sir. Boxes are full, powder is dry, 3 days cooked rations have been issued.
Well done. I know it's been tough to have our provisions attended to, but as long as they have 3 days' worth, we should be fine in Jersey.
Some of the men did start eating, but we put a stop to that, sir.
That's your problem now. Officers, post. Robert, what's the condition of the river?
Condition of the river is terrible, Excellency. It's choked with ice when we started. As every hour goes by, the ice becomes thicker. It becomes more difficult for my men to get the boats across.
Well, with their experience, I'm sure they'll be able to get it across.
Count it on you. Count it on us. New York, Excellency. You can count on us here. We will get it done.
Colonel Glover, the guns and the horses, will we get those across?
Every one.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I know you can do it.
Won't let you down.
What about our troops at Thompson Neely?
Your Excellency, there's about 500 men that are incapacitated. They're with Fort Sterling right now. They will not make the crossing.
They're about 3 miles upriver?
They are, sir.
And they're well taken care of?
They are well taken care of, as much as we possibly can.
General Green, you're prepared with your division?
Yes, sir.
All right, return to your troops. We're going to be preparing for an inspection.
Very good, Excellency.
Rearing! Take distance! March!
General, the troops are ready to be inspected. Thank you.
Captain Rico! Stop that man! Who is he?
Sergeant, stop that man! Oh! Advance be recognized.
Let me through. I have a very important message for General Washington.
Who is this?
I don't know, sir. Major Wilkinson, what are you about?
Sir, I've been tasked to bring this message to General Washington from General Gates.
What time is this to bring me letters? And where is Gates?
Gates is in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia? What is Gates doing in Philadelphia?
Well, he's meeting with Congress this very day.
With Congress?
Yes.
Something's about, General. I don't trust it.
Treachery. Have to fight the crown, the Hessians, and egos. Wilkinson will remain with us.
Captain Rico, Major Wilkinson will retain with us. He is to be in General St. Clair's brigade.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Ham, will you help me on the inspection?
Yes, sir.
Very flat. Oh, he's going
Okay. Are you visiting from?
Glad to see you made it out. I remember you.
He's inspecting the troops.
Make sure. I'm a Rena.
Scotty.
How long are you here?
Well, your effectives look well.
Thank you, sir. We picked the most capable men we had.
This is the first city troop here. Hold on. We have a cup of water.
Very good, General.
Battalion, rest y'all. Firearms. Order y'all. Firearms.
They all
Henry, read the orders of the day.
Yes, General. Attention to orders. Every brigade to be furnished with the following orders. General Stevens' brigade is to form the advance party and to have with them a detachment of artillery without cannon, furnished with spikes and hammers to spike up the enemy's cannon in case of necessity, or to bring them off, if that can be effected. This party to be furnished with drag ropes for the purpose of dragging the cannon. General Stevens is to attack and force the enemy guards and seize such posts as may prevent their main body from forming in the streets, and in case they are annoyed, from the houses to set them afire. The brigades of Generals Mercer and Lord Sterling, under the command of Major General Green, to support General Stevens. This is the 2nd Division or left wing of the Army, and to march by way of Pennytown Road. St. Clair's, Glover's, and Sergeant's brigades, under command of Major General Sullivan, to march by the River Road. This is the 1st Division of the Army and forms the right wing. Lord Sterling's brigade to form the reserve of the left wing, and General St. Clair's to the reserve to the right wing. These reserves to form a second line in conjunction or a second line to each division as circumstances may require. Each brigade to make the colonels acquainted with the posts of their respective regiments in the brigade, and the major generals will inform them of the posts of their brigades in the line. 4 pieces of cannon to march at the head of each column, 3 pieces at the head of the 2nd Brigade of each division, the 2 pieces with each of the reserves. The troops to be assembled a mile back of McConkey's Ferry and General Fermoy's brigade, who will march in the rear of the 2nd Division, will file off from the Pennytown to Princeton Road, in such a direction that he can, with the greatest case of safety, secure the passes between Princeton and Trenton. He will take 2 pieces of cannon. A profound silence is to be observed, and no man to quit his ranks on pain of death. The heads of the column to be appointed to arrive at Trenton by 5 o'clock. The officers to have a white paper in their hats to be distinguished by Captain Washington and Captain Flanagan, with the party of 40 men each to march before the divisions and post themselves on the road about 3 miles from town and make prisoners of any going in or coming out of the town. These are my orders for this mission.
Soldiers, 30 days ago, we left New York and made an orderly retreat through the Jerseys. I commend you for staying with us despite those arduous conditions. You were orderly and you obeyed your officers. But now, I must ask one more thing. You're here today to return to the Jerseys. An attempt to take the town of Trenton, which right now is occupied by those German troops who many fear, but we do not. We have lost battles. We have not yet lost this war. And it's our intention, after consulting with my officers, to return to the Jerseys and make a valiant effort to take that town and secure that area. God knows we've been without much. You're now sleeping in brush huts, barns, basements, without food, without blankets. We've been very lucky to have citizens of Philadelphia arriving every few days with some meager supplies for us. God knows I've asked Congress for these items many, many times, but I've yet to hear from them. They're frightened. Frightened that those Hessian mercenaries are going to come across this river and attack the city of Philadelphia. We will prevent that from happening. I know that you will all stand fast and do the best you can. You have your cartridge boxes. And if this weather should break, and we have foul weather, we'll take it by bayonet. And we will do honor to those from your companies that are now lying in a field hospital 3 miles north. We want them to have good news. Recently, I was handed a pamphlet entitled The Crisis from Thomas Paine, who's one for our number. And some of the words rings quite true. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. You deserve that thanks. Despite no pay, no food, you are here. You're going to be with us. And we intend, with the help of Providence, to vanquish these Hessians, take the town of Trenton, and continue on with our fight. I must say, on our march, it'll be a silent march, and for God's sake, stand by your officers. Stand by your officers. It's going to be a tough march, and we will certainly want to make sure we all make it. Colonel, form for the march.
Battalion, rest your firearms. Shoulder your firearms.
Henry, anything else like that?
Rear rank, close to the front. March. Battalion, right. Face. Horse. On. Shoulder, oars. Right. Face.
With Providence's help, we certainly will have all of our crossings take place this day.
Battalion, forward. March!
Back out. Sorry, I need you to shift out. Clear. Left. Quick. Guys, we're gonna need you to clear off.
There's duck in it.
Clear the road! Clear the road! Clear the road! Off the road! Off the road! Clear off!
Oh, it's like put in the thing and then they just do that.
Clear! It's not a race, huh?
Whenever you're ready. We think we are.
I want to thank you all for joining us today for the 73rd Crossing Reenactment. We will be doing an artillery demonstration next to the boat barn at 1:45. I hope you will all join us. And I'm grateful that all of you came out and gave up your day to commemorate this important event with us. Thank you.
I'm
Certainly keep your powder dry, muskets clean, and we shall see you over the river.
3 cheers for His Excellency, General Washington.
Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Colonel Hayden, sir, take command of your troops. Very good.
Lads, thank you very much for coming out today. As always, a pleasure and an honor to be able to command you. Merry Christmas to all of you. Battalion, rest y'all. Fire up. Shoulder y'all. Fire up. Battalion, dismissed.
Providence!
I don't get my hat set. I can't afford it. How you doing? Good. How are you? Next year, you know. Because a lot of times you only get one clothes. Be fine. I was the husband.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually that one, right? That must be this one. Stacey, we take your picture.
You over the house? That's down now? Near the bridge?
First time I got it's never. I was gonna say, yeah, I got two and
We still got some history.
logical.
When did they make a decision about when? Right at the last moment.
I'm not.
Hey, Evan, slow down for a second.
How are you? Trying to find out.
Behind. I just saw it. Christmas.